going on, everybody? It's your man Bishop Bang, and welcome to another episode of It's Whatever with the Bishop. Magic Moments with the Mosleys present. And we got my man, Funny Man Jeff in the building.
Yeah, yup. Yo, today, Brent gonna let me introduce this young brother because we are in the same field. We got a good special guest today coming to shoot the shit with us. Yeah. 10-time father of the year. I don't know how old the kid is. 10 time. How's your oldest son?
11 is my oldest.
11-time father of the year award. Hardest working player in the world award. Man, he's a supervisor at his job. Man, this brother stepped back in the comedy game a couple years ago and has been traveling, doing his thing, staying on track. Man, just had another child not too long ago and is holding it the F down. Without further ado, I just want to introduce a great brother of mine, Mr. Thomas Johnson. Everybody,
Thomas Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Welcome to the show, man. We are ecstatic to have you. Me and Brent this week were like, yo, maybe we just go and do me and you and just catch up. And then Brent's like, well, maybe we should just bring somebody to come shoot the shit. It doesn't have to necessarily be an interview. Maybe somebody just come hang out. So that's what we're here for. It'll be a semi-interview-ish, but you just here to fuck with us today. We gonna talk some shit. Bro. Yeah, man.
I always talk shit. I'm
sense of humor. You know, you got good head on your shoulders. But before we get into that, because I'm gonna hand the floor back over to Brent. But before we get deep, just want to let the world know, let everybody know, all the listeners, viewers. 2 weeks ago, I started working out because 2 weeks ago I just turned 32. All right. So, and I let myself go. I was up to like 260, man. I was just had to make an appointment with my feet to tie my shoes because that's how hard it was. Like, I ain't going front. I was lacking in the bedroom. Wifey had to go out and get a toy. Like, yo, it was real. Like, I was lazy as fuck. Like, so I said, yo, I'm 32 now. Got to make some changes with the diet, with the working out. Right. So all y'all know, Brent, first and foremost, is a man of God. He is a father. He is a husband. But Brent is one of the best trainers in life, man.
I appreciate
that. Yes, because he's going to get you where you need to be, but he also is full of motivation and encouragement. Right. So I just completed week 2 with Brent.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Congratulations. And I'm eating right. I'm over here juicing and whatnot, like with the blender. That's my friend.
Not juicing.
Yeah, not steroid juicing. No, not steroid juicing. But I got my kale and my fruits and all that on a regimen. Just grabbed some muscle milk yesterday. Keep that protein up. But I just want to say to y'all, yo, get y'all shit together, man. As far as physical fitness, man. You ain't gotta get bulky. You ain't gotta get bony. But do something to make yourself eat better, some cardio, half hour a day or hour a day of some type of physical fitness. I'm down like almost 7 pounds. I am putting it down in the fucking bedroom. I came home from work yesterday. My wife threw the fucking sex toy in the trash. So your boy is looking out here, yo. So I just want to start the show off, man. Like, take care of yourselves physically, and it helps with the mental, and it just helps everything else in life. But we here. I just had to get that on. It's a shameless plug for Brent too, yo. Yeah, it's a shameless plug for Brent because Brent is like, he's out here, yo. Like, that man, he'll kill you down there in that den, but he'll also lift you back up. Like, he will make sure, like, yo, I appreciate it. Yeah, you got a good head on your shoulders. Yeah, man.
Man, we need that.
I didn't pay him for that.
No, I told him I want to do this.
Yeah. I've been telling bro I'm supposed to begin at what? It's been 2 years, bro. Like, be lazy with the kids, bro. He just be lazy.
Brent won't never shit on you either. Brent will be like, okay. Brent won't ever be like, oh, you bullshit. Brent will be like,
he never did that.
Just
never did that.
Whenever you're ready.
Right.
My door is always open whenever you're ready.
Word, bro. I just bought some men's one a day, bro. I mean, let's see what that
does. That's a start.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get some the men's one a day gummies.
The minerals.
So I gotta start somewhere.
The gummies.
I used to bullshit,
Brent. Yeah, I mean,
I got to point. Brent was like, come on. I ain't had to say nothing to him. He's like, you, let's go.
Yeah, I had to, you know.
You probably saw I let myself go. It was bad. But I feel good.
And here with the onesies on. I said I gotta get him in there before it gets summer in here with them tank tops so I look like the onesies. But yeah, what's going on though, man?
Bro, nothing, man. Nothing. Just been chilling, working, taking care of the family, bro. You already know that.
I definitely appreciate you, man. I tell people all the time, you're my spirit animal.
I appreciate you.
And I say that because, man, I'll definitely be proud of you. There's a lot of fathers out there that take care of their kids, and you know, I know with you, it's legit. It's legit with all of them. Like, you know, I can tell it's genuine, and I just commend you, man, that how you handle yourself and how you go about doing what you do. There's a lot of guys that's like dependent. See what I'm saying? And they look at it that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, if you're not a drug dealer then, you know, working and taking care of your children on your own, you know, it gets overlooked. So when you see you and like being who you are, because I look at you, you know, you're gifted in what you do.
Appreciate you.
And you put your time
maintain your sense of humor.
Yeah. You put your time aside from your career to your children.
Right.
So you know, like we know what you're capable of doing. We know what you do, and I commend that because it doesn't go unseen. You know, and I just respect the way that you handle yourself in that world, and that's why that was one of my questions for you.
Right.
Was like dating, like being a single father. You know how you got, you know, and I know that you're conscious of who you want to bring around your kids,
right?
Absolutely. How you want to do it, who you introduce them to, especially with having a daughter,
right?
And I always say,
real quick, I remember. I think this was 3 to 6 months ago. Thomas had Facebook thinking he about to go on his first date since his child with some grown, remember this? With some grown ass woman.
Yeah, bro.
And he's like, mind y'all business. Y'all see later who I'm going out with. Mm-hmm. And he came back later on and was like, nope, it's just a date with my daughter. It's me and my daughter. We about to go out.
Right.
Yeah, that was so dope.
You gotta do that, bro. You gotta make sure she know what it is.
That was dope.
And I commend you for that because you have to handle yourself a certain way. And I say that because you have men that might not think it matters.
It definitely does.
Their daughter lives outside of their house, and like when you show up spontaneously,
right?
You see what I'm saying? So it's like with daughters, they need to know that God is, because they take to their dad. They're going to take to a man. That's a daughter. That's a woman's nature, and she's the first person she wants to see how she is supposed to be loved is the dad. So I definitely commend you, and I know that she sees the effort and all that you do, because it's like, man, having your kids and just having your kids with no help. Like, I mean, not saying there's not help.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you're
I know what you're
doing
saying. Right,
you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference from just a weekend. You know what I mean?
It's a constant fixture, bro.
Yeah. So,
that.
like, you know, it's a big difference.
Nah, bro, I appreciate it. And like you was alluding to the dating thing, bro. It'd be rough. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women, I think they look for men that are available. Not necessarily saying available, but a lot of men that are single, they don't have their kids daily. Yeah. Now, that's no knock on any man, but they just don't have their kids daily.
I was there before. I know what you mean.
So, if a woman's like, hey, babe, can you come over and do this? Hey, babe, can we go do that? Hey, babe, can you bring me something to eat? Most niggas is able to do that. Right, I'm like, nah, bro, I got my kids. I can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Might have to take that back seat.
And even getting to know a woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just being able to spend that time.
Right.
I have my kids daily and every other weekend. So, baby, I only got time for you every other weekend. And during that time, I'm trying to catch up on the shit I didn't get to do during the week.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you might need some rest.
Bro, and then comes around to, they start treating me like I'm the dude, like I'm the female. Mm-hmm. And they end up hitting me up with, because we can't bond, so can I just come see you when the kids go to sleep? And I'm like, nah, I can't. I mean, you can. Yeah, right. Why not? However, we ain't going to get nowhere like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? What we doing is fucking. And I'm fine with that. However, I want some stability. Okay. I want something constant. You know what I mean? I don't mind fucking shit out. Y'all can do that all day. However, if you're not bringing nothing else to the table but that, I'm not with that.
Does that throw them off?
No, it does. It does, because they don't be prepared for that.
Right.
I mean, they be prepared for, again, men that are available.
Right.
But even the mature chick, because like I know you're a little bit older.
Right.
You're older than me.
I'll be 39.
So we go. But you don't fucking look. Y'all niggas, what is in y'all water?
I'll be 39 in a couple months, bro.
That's why I got to.
We're drinking it right now.
Yeah, that's why I had to get in my shit.
See, word.
No, but like, so see, like with you, it's like, do you tend to go after a woman more mature at your age, or like how does that work? Like, cause you know the young girl might be like, nigga, you ain't got time for me, fuck you.
Right.
So I see what you mean by like, yeah, I mean that you end up getting, sometimes the roles get reversed, but does it really be like that with the older woman? With you know what I mean, like the upper 30?
But that's the thing though, because the older women, their kids are older, so they're available all the time.
Wait, we talking cougar old?
Nah. I push up to like 48. I'm fine.
48.
However, their kids are grown.
Yeah.
So they're super available.
They going to work.
They ready to go to the Legion on the Wednesday. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that.
What? I see some 48.
Bro, they be popping. You know what I mean? I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro, so to get at the female that I want, it just happens. You know what I mean? I don't look for them. Because you do that, you fuck up. You know what I mean?
What if you ever run into this, the Tyler Perry shit, where you might just have to deal with a woman who might have kids your age bracket so that you could have them play dates, like the kids kick it, and but ain't that rough too? Ain't that rough too?
That's fine though. That's fine though.
Is it hard to deal with the women that got kids? I mean, when I say that the child is not involved, because do they be looking for you to help out or understand their situation?
No, they don't.
When you
They don't actually. Because they understand mine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they know we coming from pretty much the same damn place.
Okay.
And in much respect. So
right.
I actually would rather date somebody that has kids my children's age as well.
Right.
That way everybody can hang out, everybody can bang.
Nobody loses.
But again, I got 4 kids. So you can't have but too many.
Right.
And I got to keep that in mind as well.
Right. So we need a Scooby-Doo van or something.
Right. I ain't doing that, bro. But if it comes to coming down to what I want as well, I got to be happy as a man.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to find somebody that I want, it's like, boom, I got to check this, I got to check that, I got to check that.
Okay.
Don't nobody feel like going through that shit most of the time. So it's like, just let something organically happen and you move on. When you start looking for it, you fuck up.
Yep.
So, but that's what it is with dating right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, cause he had a nice little selection, so I cheer for him. So I'm like, that might be her. Hey, let's go. I'll be like, okay,
right.
She's cool. Never mind. He moved on. We're still cool though.
Right.
All right. Hey, what's going on?
Nah, bro, I mean, hey, what's up with Shorty? I'm like, nah, bro, like, nah, that's my homie now.
Right.
You know
and he understands that that's what because I wanted to see him happy.
Yeah,
right now, I appreciate it.
I
really appreciate it.
That's why I come, so it's not in the thing. That's why I say he's like my spirit. You get to move around.
Mm-hmm.
You get to figure out which shoes you want to wear.
Mm-hmm.
These shoes don't look right.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? So
I still wear size 12, but I change my shoes a lot of times.
Kaepernick situation with like you kids is like they woke on the low. Like you're mentally training them to be aware of the social stuff that's going on, so that they know that like their melanin is magic. I love it when you on that type of, and then that they also know like, look, man, we can make it out here. But here goes some of the shit that's already working against us. I see you like putting that into your kids' heads, and like the thing about it is, see me, I'm the type where I'll pound it in their heads verbally. I see you actually grab your kids with the t-shirts made. Like, nope, I'm gonna show y'all.
Right, now you got to.
That we powerful people.
You got
come together. Like,
I mean, if they don't see it, they won't believe it. You know what I mean? Because when we were that age, we knew about what happened in the 60s and the 70s. But I was born in 80. So when I grew up, we were all coming together as Americans. Hands across America, the dumb shit. Now, we were all coming together as Americans, getting to know each other. It ain't like that no more.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So we went back to the 60s and 70s, early 70s. That's where we at now. Okay. So now that it is happening, I want my kids to see, hey, look, this is what it is. And if you want to survive in this, unfortunately, sometimes you got to move a little different.
Yep.
And I'm going to teach you how to move now. Yep. So when you got to be there, you smooth.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand that. The society that we live in now, with Trump, it's a little, it's a fire pot right now. And shit's going to explode if you don't stop it now. Because a lot of kids are seeing what he's doing. They're like, oh, shit, the president doing that. Well, damn, I can go just grab somebody by the pussy too then. Right. Nah, bro, you can't do that.
Right.
You can't do that. Especially, we definitely can't do that.
It's crazy. And I not to get into the whole, but what you said about that it's been a lot of things going on with just that type of behavior.
Absolutely.
We're gonna put it that way.
Right.
But I know we didn't get a chance because he was away.
Yeah. And I saw Marlon Wayans last Saturday at the Baltimore Comedy Factory.
Murder.
Oh my God.
Murder.
And you wouldn't even think so. Shout out to Marlon Wayans. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But my bad, go ahead. That was a dope experience.
Yeah, I'm with him. He's funny. I think he's funny.
He got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I was on your tape of the R. Kelly situation.
Okay.
The interview, so to say.
Right.
And just what did you think about at the point to where you
thought y'all got daughters too. See, I don't have a daughter, even though I still have a sister, but
I don't even look at it on that. I don't even. I don't worry about it on that aspect because I would never put my daughter in that situation.
Say word.
So that's why I say I look at that whole situation differently. I just was thinking in regards to, do you think he should have did the interview or not?
I say number one, what he did is wrong.
Right.
However, if you want to do the interview, you should have had a lawyer present. One thing that stood out to me, no, he shouldn't have did the damn interview.
Okay.
Period.
Right.
What he kept saying, and it's the first thing I heard him say, and it caught my ear right away as soon as he said it. He kept saying, I beat the case. Right. When you saying you beat the case,
Yeah.
that means you're guilty,
yeah.
but nobody caught you.
Right.
Yeah.
Brother didn't say
I'm innocent.
But not Russ, right? That's my point. He didn't say, or even they didn't find me guilty.
Yeah.
Right.
Bruh saying I beat the case, and he said it repeatedly, which means it's already instilled in his head. He said it
Listen,
subconsciously.
knowing my past.
I'm guilty of this shit.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have did the interview.
Yeah.
If he was gonna do it, he definitely should have had a lawyer present. And that's where he fucked up at, by not having nobody there with him to represent him, because he fucked up big time.
Yeah, and that was my thing. I just was like, they let you do this interview. They let you come out here and make an embarrassment of yourself.
He did. Because what were some of the memes said? He acted like somebody who got caught cheating. Right? Yeah. And I can kind of see that.
Yeah. But now when he stands up and starts stomping, it's like, bro, come on, man. Now you fighting to get out of the situation. You're not fighting for your real story. You're fighting to get out of something that you got caught in.
Right.
That's where you messed up.
And it comes at a crazy time. Like with Bill going to jail, Bill Cosby.
Right.
And then, like you said, with Trump being the president, and then all these things come out. So I think sometimes I don't know, man. It is. I think it's more hurtful to us, the black community, black people, because of who he is, and just knowing that we know he's guilty. And that
what are these kids going to graduate to now if we can't listen to "I Believe I Can Fly" anymore?
Right, they ain't gonna be graduating to that shit. They better find something.
Don't get me wrong. I think that like other races, they're not worried about it because
it doesn't affect them.
Why is that?
It's not affecting them.
Right. So it's like, we'll come for ours, but no one comes. They don't come for theirs. Like,
nah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they let Harvey Weinstein live.
Like, oh yeah, my wife, she said to me, how come they never came after Elvis? But I said, who was Elvis? To me, Elvis was a thief. Like, that's just my opinion.
Where?
There's facts that claim where he stole his music, his style from, that you know there was people doing that, but we just wasn't. We
weren't aware. It was a mainstream. Right. It was a mainstream. So we couldn't see people doing it. We couldn't see us doing it. Right. We couldn't see us doing it. So we see the white man doing it. We're like, oh man.
And I believe it. When I see that, I said, yeah, he stole it. He stole it. But like you said, we wasn't on the stage. You couldn't see it. Right. Here they got to see him.
Yeah, because who was
Chuck
a
Berry?
black? That's what I was about to say. Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry's up in there. Bang! Like that.
So
you had plenty of people out there that was doing it in their community, but when it came to our community, they shut it down real fast.
So and it's like
especially when it's affecting their community, because don't forget Chuck Berry got caught with white girls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it makes a big difference. I say, and I don't get me wrong. I was upset. Did I already know at the time? I didn't care. Like,
talk about back in the early 2000s. We didn't give a shit.
No, what it was with R. Kelly though, this is what we seen in our community. We seen it every day.
Right.
So we didn't pay it any mind.
Right.
We seen the drug dealers, the 23-year-olds picking up the girls from school. You know what I mean, with the banking systems, and those are our old heads. Yeah. So we didn't pay it any mind, and we knew it was. I ain't gonna say we knew it was wrong. We just didn't. We didn't pay it any mind. We didn't care.
Right, and no one's just still looking for.
How do we look at it? If the mom didn't call the cops on him, then who were we to say some shit?
But we were kids at the time as well, so we didn't have the insight that we have now. We didn't look at it the way we look at it now.
Right.
You know what I
mean?
So,
like she like old heads.
So people say, "Well, you ain't say nothing then." Nah, bitch, because I didn't understand. Like I didn't have the understanding that I have now.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So no, I didn't say nothing. I'm like, "Oh, you messing with my man."
Right, especially having kids and having daughters.
Right. I didn't look at it that way. So my bad. I'm the fault. But I'm not. It starts at home.
Right.
A lot of these parents knew what was going on with R. Kelly. Right. Or a lot of times they didn't. And that's what we fail to realize. The community we live in, a lot of times, unfortunately, there are some absent parents. There's an absent parent in the house, and your child sees R. Kelly.
Right.
Hey, Shorty, come over. What's Shorty gonna do?
Right.
Shorty's gonna go see R. Kelly.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right.
Breaking her off. All you're doing is fucking her. Sorry to say it like that, but that's the way she's taking it.
Right.
That's the way she's looking at it.
Right.
All we're doing is having sex, and you're giving me money.
Right.
It's still wrong.
Right.
It's still wrong.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're not looking at. So a lot of times the parents may not have been around. Again, it's the parents' fault for being an absent parent. So I'm not saying the parents off the hook.
Right. And that's how
not saying that at all.
Right. That's how I look at things. I'll be like, somebody else is accountable too. It's
right.
not just him.
And his team.
Oh,
did y'all watch that 3-part? Was it a 3-part?
Yeah, I think that was 6 parts. I don't know how many that was.
And I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you said that. I wanted to talk about.
Cause I got deeper and deeper every
fucking episode.
Yeah, bro.
I wanted to talk about your team. I wanted to talk about team. And I definitely wanted to talk about that. How important it is for the people you have around you. How important it is.
Because they was enabling that, man. Like, you mean to tell me nobody pulled him to the side like, bro, this is wrong. Either you stop this or I gotta go. Like,
you gotta have a strong support system around you, man. You gotta have people around you like you, the people that's gonna encourage you to do better. People that's always gonna be on your back, and they will check you if you're doing something wrong. Me and my homies, every time we link up, when we leave each other, and we've been around people that we don't know, people that we do know, females, males. Every time we leave, we say, "I love you, bro."
Oh, of course.
I get at you.
Hell yeah.
A lot of times we get looks like, "Nah, that's my man."
Yeah.
If you don't feel comfortable saying that to your man,
you
fuck with the wrong people.
Yeah,
you fuck with the wrong people.
I know when the body started dropping, that's when I knew like you had to say it, and you would say it with no
thought.
You
Never
never thought in like '94 I'm gonna be saying that, but
to another man, right?
Yeah,
I will hug the shot. I love you, man. Be safe.
Yeah, because,
and there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate when my folks say that too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you gotta have people around you that's gonna support you.
Right.
If they support you just to be around, nah, man. Like the boy he signed the John. The marriage certificate, faking Aaliyah's age.
Right.
Come on, man. And then his brother says on TV, well, I like older women. He likes younger women. What's the problem with that?
Two totally opposite ends of the spectrum.
Nigga, you don't see the problem with that? There's a big problem with that.
Like
there's a
you can't even put those two in the same convo.
You can't. You can and say it with a straight face. He did. No, you can't do that.
See, I always want to ask people this. Is it in all facets of everything, whether we talk about the parents, the people on this team, the black community, just like anybody, is it only because it's R. Kelly? Because what if it's like, what if it's a singer who's not as accomplished? What if it's a singer who didn't write so many great, like this dude wrote You Are Not Alone. Like he wrote for everybody, dog, and he wrote hits himself. If it's not this mega star that does this, same thing, because I know the next person we're going to get into is Michael Jackson, so we can use this as a segue, or we can, you know what I mean? But like, because we're talking mega stars that for so long got away with this. What if it's somebody who's a one-hit wonder, or somebody who like maybe only had one hot album, maybe two, and fades to black? Does that person like you probably do you crack the whip on that dude, or like
you crack the whip on anybody that does it, as you should. However, the media wouldn't be as harsh on them. You know what I mean? We in the community would talk about it. You know there'd be memes for days. Shit be popping up all over Facebook, especially if it was something popping. The media wouldn't. The community would though. I think so.
I think it all comes down to, I don't care what no one wants. It comes down to the dollar.
Oh no, absolutely.
R. Kelly and MJ had the dollar to shut everybody up.
It comes down to the
R. Kelly broke
money.
Now
I'm talking about, but it comes down even to
now. What about back when the shit was popping off? He's probably up.
Oh no, absolutely.
When they're like, Lifetime ain't make no money. You make money. It came on TV. It was worth. I know millions of people watched it.
Millions.
Oh, now are you speaking of the people that all
like when we
talk
say
on the documentary?
when we say
they all got a check.
Yeah, when we say not caring, like I definitely think that it does matter who it is and who they're coming after. And it might not be as what I'm gonna say serious. It's serious to us. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Everybody's favorite.
I was moonwalking everywhere when I was like 4 years
like some
old.
people did. I wasn't worried about it. I held on to the Michael that I liked. That dude, once he did all that, I think I was after the Off the Wall album. He could do whatever he want.
Off the Wall, that's where it's at.
Yeah, I stopped right there.
That interview talking about you don't climb trees. I'm like, nah, this nigga's tripping.
So look,
you know what's crazy?
Grown ass man.
So
bro.
Is it safe? Because I feel like
he doesn't blow up till after Off the Wall album. That's
right. But I feel like that's the Jackson I hold on to.
Yeah.
Y'all can't touch that Jackson.
Yeah.
So I look at it like we can't separate it with R. Kelly. I just feel that. I feel that way because.
But it's a difference though. It's a difference in the way it happened. It's a difference in what went down. These parents. I'm gonna explain the difference.
All right.
And there's no difference in what they did. It's a difference in how it went down. As far as these parents, pretty much fed their kids to him.
Which one, Michael's?
Michael, absolutely. Bro, I don't care what kind of house you got, what kind of tour you going on. My 7-year-old, 8-year-old is not staying the night with a grown ass man.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what your career is, what you do.
Yo.
For a month?
Yo, no.
They were going to on tour in Italy, going on tour in Japan. What the fuck for?
But why do you want my son to go at first?
Right. They saying he didn't have a childhood. I don't give a fuck about your childhood. Yeah. My kid ain't gonna have no childhood because you about to take it from him. Yeah. And you know what he was doing? Eat.
Feeding the family.
Eat.
You know what's crazy though?
Come on, man, nah. And in our Kelly situation, these are the girls that wanted to do that. They chose to do that. Now they were misguided young ladies. But these in R. Kelly's, in Michael Jackson's situation, these kids weren't old enough to even make a decision.
Right.
These kids were being fed to Michael.
And you see the parents now, they look like they was on meth. I was looking like they picked the wrong people for these.
And then on top of that, for the stories, man, look, if this happened to these kids, I feel bad for them. Right. I do. However, you can't sit there and tell me years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Nah, that never happened. That never happened. That never happened. That never happened. It didn't. Nah.
And now, that's what I said.
How long Michael been dead? Michael been dead for a minute now.
Yeah, like since 2009. Now you want us to take you credible on your word.
Right.
Now you
that's
want
the
us
boy
to
who
care
cried
about your
wolf
word.
now.
And see, and that's how I look at things. But I look at it like, okay, let's say he did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, even though he's going, like, no one's hard.
What are we going to gain? What are we going to gain from that?
Yeah, but then what are you gaining from R. Kelly?
No.
He's still alive. You can still persecute him. You can't persecute Michael no more. He's already 6 feet under.
But what are you personally going to get? Not a damn thing. You can persecute him, absolutely.
But you can see and feel like you got justice. Well, what's the difference between Bill?
Right, so
look at
Bill. All right, so I'm
they
playing
Bill.
this card. So is it difference because they was little white children and these were little black girls?
That's the way the world's going to look at it.
Yeah, because in Bill,
that's the way the world's going to look at it.
Well,
But what he just said, though, you brought up a good point. Because now the world cares about Michael Jackson's story.
Yeah.
Our community only cares about R. Kelly's story.
Right.
So you just said it right there. That's the difference in the mainstream media.
Is it because R. Kelly never really crossed over?
It ain't no difference.
And I say the sad part is, because I have a look. They took down his statue, certain places. They took down stuff out of the museum.
That's crazy.
You know, they took stuff out. But then I was like, do we care? Do we care? Like, some people will care that, okay, they're trying to destroy Michael Jackson's legacy.
Oh,
but how can you know feel that? How can you feel the care when?
I think it's almost an O.J. Simpson situation. Do you got some more diehard fans care? No, listen. This is how I mean by this. You do got some diehard fans that care, but then look how people looked at O.J. when he got in trouble. Like, nigga, you been stopped fucking with us.
We didn't care about O.J.
But O.J. never gave a fuck about the hood.
We cared about the system. O.J. was a representative of the system to us. So when he got off, we knew that motherfucker did it. We said, boom, in your face, this is us winning one.
Yeah, but some people that know OJ,
it's our turn.
Yeah, but some people that know OJ know, like, some people are like, I don't give a fuck about his case.
I didn't give a fuck about OJ.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck about
the black man got off.
Yeah, true.
I didn't give a fuck who it was. It could have been Eric Smith. I don't even know who the fuck Eric Smith is. However,
judicial system take that.
My nigga right there, Eric Smith.
You're right.
So it wasn't even OJ. It was the fact that he represented something to us, and he got off. But you know what I mean?
You are right.
Bro got off. So that's the way we took OJ. So I see what you're trying to do with the comparison.
Yeah,
but OJ was a systematic thing. It wasn't OJ. We just saw a black person.
Then you got Johnny represented, so that was like the dope part.
That's where the nigga came out.
Yeah, okay.
That's when the nigga part came in.
Fucking Johnny.
That's just hilarious. But yeah, I think it has a lot to do with that. And then I just laugh because I guess it's the older you get.
Your chain on your beard, bro.
It's the older it gets, the older you get. I guess it's. I don't know.
You mature, you start to see stuff more. Know what I mean?
Right.
So back in the 2000s, it was like, yo, fuck it, Kells is still making hits. Like,
right.
He's still making hits.
But they already knew, so why? Because listen, it's not the younger people that's in outrage right now. It's the older people that knew then. So why are you? Like, I don't understand.
It's old cases. Find not guilty of some shit.
It's old cases still coming from that time. Mm-hmm. So y'all were listening then. Is it because of social media? And now it's like
everybody has
to care now. Everybody has to care. You have to care some sort of way. Yeah.
You're telling us something we already knew.
Right.
So does it take the details for now?
It's like you retelling a story like Disney doing bringing back all their movies. Yeah. You're just retelling the same story.
Yeah.
It's something that we already knew, something we already saw. But now
now
I'm retelling it to you in a different
animated
word.
So now I just can't take it. But you already knew.
That's why I'm like, what he did was wrong. But again, we are coming from the generation to where we were Aaliyah's age when this shit was going on.
Right.
I knew it was wrong, but I'm like,
Right.
But I'm old enough now to reflect on it.
Right.
So the people, my mom, should be pissed off. My mom should have been pissed off then.
Right.
You know what I mean? But shit, I remember my mom bought motherfucking 12 play. This is the first time I heard 12 play from my mom.
Everybody was.
So
that's what I mean. Kel's made hits, so it's like
right.
We X out the man. You know how hard it's gonna be to X out that music.
You can.
But it's kind of now.
It's weird to play it though, bro. Imagine trying to smash a chick and you start playing R. Kelly. Are y'all gonna look at each other like, I don't know about this. Like, should we fuck to this or not?
Right.
I don't know, bro. I feel awkward even trying to play him in the get down world.
I'm getting there.
Cause like,
I think it depends on what song it is too. Like, if it's
but
in
if
Mr.
you play
Banks, I'm listening.
If you play that Biggie, yeah, I mean, I'm fucking you tonight. Like, can you listen to that though? That's a big song.
Right.
That joint goes in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got your toss ups there, bro.
Yeah, I just look. Hey.
Because there are times I'll skip an R. Kelly song, but as I'm skipping it, I'm like on a Pandora or like I heard something. I'm like, damn it, I wish I could listen to that. But you fucked up, bro.
Are you doing it because out of like you feel is morally right?
Yeah, by yourself.
But that's hard for me though. But that's hard. There's sometimes sometimes I'll let it rock, and there's sometimes I'm like, bro, you fucked up. Like it's weird because like, bro, I was a huge R. Kelly fan, yo. Like,
everybody.
Yeah.
Now come on and braid my hair.
Even though
that was that joint right there, bro. That was that joint.
I got that album for Christmas,
so
TP2.
Like, nah, bro, I don't know if I could.
TP2.
I don't want to listen to it.
And then the Double Up album when he was trying to like be hip.
I don't know how I feel.
Chocolate Factory, Step in the Name of Love. Like,
I feel like that.
Nah, Step in the Name of Love, I can pass that now, bro, because they ain't no joint I can make love to.
Listen,
yeah, I mean, so I can skip that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Listen, you know another thing. You know what's crazy?
I don't want people to. I don't care if they judge me, but I just be happen to stand because I have a daughter. Even though I wouldn't let that happen, so I don't judge it based on that because I ain't playing those type of games.
Right.
I wouldn't even let my daughter have that to be sending her nowhere, even to pursue no music career.
But who the Kells ever put on either? Like that's another thing. Like you got this parents need to
to
look at. Who they ever put on?
But you are the type of parent though. Even if your daughter was to pursue that, you wouldn't allow all this to happen. You know what I mean? You got enough going on to be like, nah, sis, nah, bro, nah, sis. What y'all doing? What the fuck y'all doing? This ain't gonna happen. So I don't think you have any worries really.
Right.
I truly don't. So. We are all good men. I think
so
whether it's a man or a woman, we all have good morals to bring the kids up.
Are people looking at him as 50-year-old R. Kelly doing it and judging it on the girls being still 16, or is they looking at it as 20-year-old or
30-year-old fucking with the 15-year-old?
That's what I'm looking at.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at R.
Right,
Kelly.
but I think people are looking at it that way. I think people are looking at this old man messing with young girls. I don't think because at that time. All the dudes his age were messing with girls that age. And if y'all want to act like y'all wasn't messing with guys that age, shame on you. I seen it all the time.
I seen it all the time.
I seen it all the time.
I seen it.
I seen 17-year-olds getting in the car with 28-year-olds.
I seen girls bragging about it. Y'all niggas too young from 17-year-old girls. Y'all too young. I'm not fucking with none of y'all niggas in this school.
That's what turned a lot of us off from a lot of the bad Jones back then. Damn, they ain't fucking with me.
And that's why I whispered. That's why I whispered.
Shit, they hit. They been through a lot.
They was getting hit on by them 28-year-olds.
And they still alone right now.
Yeah, and they been through a lot.
I whispered that. I said that. I had to say that. But yeah, I honestly look at it that people are looking at it as the man he is right now messing with children.
No, I'm not looking at that. I'm really looking at
but some people
my 30-year-old self looking at a 15-year-old. That fucking disgusts me. Like, bro, me being 30, look, picking up. Come on, man.
Right.
That's disgusting.
Right.
So
what do you have in common?
That's what I'm looking at. Not a damn thing. We both humans.
Yeah, I
we both humans. That's it.
I can't say I remember. I don't know what was going on. I was in a whole different world. I was out there trapping.
Here's another thing.
You was out after too. That's why I said like.
Right.
Sometimes where the parents were missing and you out after a certain age, and you living like you grown. Like I just look at that era of it was a lot of that going on. It was a lot of I seen it firsthand.
Me and my always used to at 16. We'd be out till almost 2, 3 in the morning.
I seen it right, and you know what y'all was like. It's different. Like when we was that age, we was looking for girls our age, but we seen what they were doing. We seen
it was either fucking with us or fucking with
us. You took the point right there.
Because
we were looking for the girls our age, maybe a year older, maybe a year younger. That's it.
Right.
We wasn't trying to go
down.
We weren't trying to go up.
We seen what they were doing.
Right.
So and not putting it on the women.
Really like this. Remember senior year of high school? Remember senior year of high school and like you'd even sometimes look at a freshman like, yo, she too young. Or like you ever see a senior? You ever see a senior bag a freshman in high school and be like,
that's nigga might be a pedophile. Right.
What do y'all have in common? Like she's fresh out the 8th grade. You about to go to college or at least be out in the real world. Like I used to look at it as creepy.
It was.
I ain't seen it.
And I knew a couple.
It was fair game, but that was weird though. It looked weird.
My freshman year of high school, I knew a couple seniors that was banging a couple freshmen. I'm like, bro.
She's
like,
still.
And then
she don't even know how to wash her coochie.
But I was like, hold on, are you that corny that you gotta dip down?
I looked at it like that.
I mean, like you gotta dip down and do this.
Bag nothing your age.
Right, but see,
like,
in the hood,
what's wrong with you, bro?
In the hood, I just seen like that's what was going on.
But that's different though.
So when I got that age, when I got 24, 25, I talked to a 17-year-old. Listen, if she out here and she was sterile like that,
right. She'd be mature. They probably built like a
themselves. Last thing you was thinking about was school.
Right.
You being a kid. They probably had a kid.
Right.
They working probably.
Right.
I mean, so you ain't looking at them as a 17-year-old. In school, we like, nah, you in school. Like this is school.
See, you know what? I'm glad that
it's different.
Now
I am
happy
from the streets
with cell phones because I ain't no daughters, but my oldest son, he's 12. We got him a cell phone, and nigga, as soon as you walk in that door, you better text or call me. Let me know you made it home safe.
I got that.
And I'll let you know. I'll be on short. Yes, what you got?
That Alexa.
See,
that Alexa. I told him to come in the crib. I set reminders on that Joan. Yo, you better be home by this time. You got to do this at this time. So as soon as they get in the crib, it's a reminder set on them. Bro, you got to text the Joan. You can text the Joan from your phone and tell her what to say in the house.
No shit.
Bro, I got the little dots. Plug.
We gonna
I got the little dots, bro.
Alexa.
I get the little dots. Bro, you can text from your phone and this shit go off. It's a little announcement to go off on all the Jones. So I know what time to get home from school. Call me from the Alexa. They can say, call daddy. That shit, call my cell phone. You know what I mean? So I know they good. Right. You gotta have all these extra little securities with kids, bro. Now I'll put it like this. When my son's 11, my other son is 9, my daughter is 6. Got the 11-month-old. He ain't a part of the story. When the kids get home from school, they walk. You know what I mean? I live in a very suburban community to where it's safe.
Yeah, me too now.
So when I grew up and I had to walk to school, I grew up during the crack era.
Right.
I had to walk through the projects.
Right.
I walked past crack deals, people smoking weed, people shooting dice.
Right.
Nobody bothered me.
Right.
But now it's like, damn, I gotta worry about y'all walking one block to school in a suburban community.
What changed that?
The man.
Why am I worried about that?
Huh?
The man in the white van.
That's what do it. That'll do it every time, bro.
We know. I always say that. I always say, ain't no one abducting kids in the hood. You ain't coming.
They not.
They not. Kids,
they not. And they looked out for us back then. They looked out for us back then.
Get home, young blood.
Right. The drug dealers don't do that now. They recruit you now.
Yeah.
They looked out for us back then. You know what I mean? But my kids walking one block to school, so that's why I got all these security measures, bro. I got the range on. You show up at my doorstep, that shit come through my cell phone.
Right.
Everything, bro. I need all that, bro. My kids walk home from school, and they there for about an hour by themselves before their mom pick them up. I need that, bro. I need every little security system I can have.
I know eventually you're going to move on, but I want to ask this too.
Yeah.
My sons, all 3 of them, love to listen to Michael Jackson. Now, dude, it's like, and they're listening to older Michael Jackson. But
they're innocent, though. Don't take that away from them.
Because that's what I'm going to ask, like, do I ruin them, like, turn that shit off? Like, or do I just continue to let them rock?
Let them find out when they're old enough and be like, oh, I know Michael Jackson did that. Now, granted, I wasn't listening to Chuck Berry at their age. Right. But as you get them, you're like, damn, Chuck Berry did that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. That's interesting.
Yeah, people overdosing, smoking coke.
Right. Right. And I didn't know that. I listened to a whole bunch of people's music. I didn't know what they was doing.
Yeah, they was doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Shit,
with women beaters and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And guess what?
Let them live their innocence as kids, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's definitely when you find out and you make that choice.
He ain't making songs. He never made a song and said, I'ma touch low dick.
Right.
Until he said that in the song, let him listen to it.
I just said that in the song. I'm like, this nigga listeners, but cause my kids still like in the mix to them listening to Kevin Gates. You hear them? Like, my kids playlist be random as hell, but I'm like, hey man, listen to all of it.
Right.
So I got a little thing I do where it's called pick one. Mm-hmm. So I got some crazy ones today. I mean, they all ain't crazy, but they somewhere around there. So my first one was if you could have a super strength or some type of ability. Out of the two I picked, would be able to fly or have super strength. Which one would you pick?
Shit.
To be able to fly or to have super strength. Which one do you pick?
I'm gonna go with super strength because I'm skinny as shit. So I'm gonna go with super strength. Because flying, I mean, I got bugs getting in my eyes and shit. You know what I mean? Am I flying fast? Am I flying slow? I'm gonna go with super strength. Flying. I can pick shit up and throw that shit. I'm good with that.
I be always thinking by the time I rob something, I can fly here and get away.
Nah, my thing is though, like that right now.
I'm flying.
But right now though, if I got a girl, you know what I mean, and the nigga come up, I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna talk myself out of this shit. I got super strength. I'm like, now. I'm a beg him to talk to my girl. I'm like, you don't wanna come talk to my girl? She ain't cute? Oh, she ain't cute? Then I'm gonna beat him up anyway. You know what I mean? Right. I'm just shooting muscles for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason.
You said fly?
I want to fly.
You want to fly?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel tired still, but I'll fly.
He's deaf said, I'm out of here. I'm All right, so the second one I had was Texas Roadhouse or Red Lobster.
Texas Roadhouse, bro. All day.
Texas
Roadhouse.
I like Longhorn too. Better than Texas. But out of the two, Texas.
I'm gonna stick with them two, and I want to stick with them two for a reason. Fuck them Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Okay. You can make them at home now. You can buy the box and make them at home now.
But everybody love them, bro. Fuck them.
Meat and red meat.
Oh shit.
Well, if I go to Texas Roadhouse, I get to smell their chicken anyway.
Okay. Alright, so I had
I did just cut out red meat too.
lights on or lights off during sex.
Ooh, can I do a dimmer?
A dimmer?
Nah, bro. The reason I want to do a dimmer though, cause I'm a visual dude. Know what I mean? I don't want the lights all bright.
A dimmer,
bro. A dimmer, bro. Know what I mean? Put that joint. If you got a 1 out of 10 dimmer, put that shit on
like
a 3.
Right either, so you
put that shit on like a 3.
Yo, I like that.
I'm a lights on guy.
I can't do
Listen, if I'm inebriated and I'm feeling extra kinky, I want the lights on. If we just trying to get it in, so we like before bed, because we horny before bed,
right.
You keep the lights on. If it's about to be a nice little quick one, like. But if we about to get nasty, I want the lights. I got to see this shit.
Right. I'm a visual dude, bro.
Every time you go to perform, you must perform well.
True.
Yeah.
Or don't perform.
Yeah. Especially before going to bed.
You're right.
Especially before going to bed.
You're right. All right. I'm not letting my wife watch this one.
All right. Luther or Carl Thomas?
Ooh.
Luther.
That's all day. It's
too
many
classes.
But it's too many classes.
Right.
Right.
That's kind of low.
I knew that one was going to be lopsided.
No.
I knew big and little.
Not lopsided, but I knew we. I knew we always going to
Luther. Straight Luther too.
Yeah, I knew them all, bro. Curl, cut, all that.
All right, so this one, The Wire or Power?
Oh, The Wire. The Wire's the hood. The Wire's real. The Wire's the hood. Fuck that.
The Wire.
The Wire.
I'm not even going front and like, nah. I love Power, but The Wire. The
Wire's more relatable.
I just don't like season 2 of The Wire. It was too fucking slow for me, but
I mean, I like
that's what made it though.
It taught you.
That's what made it.
Yeah,
it taught you with the white dude.
It taught you the business of being
how to wash your money. That's the one where they wash their money.
That was all the politics.
So it was necessary,
right?
Yeah, with the
man. It was relatable because that's what we deal with in the hood.
Yeah,
I ain't dealing with all that top power. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck that. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, ain't nobody buying nightclubs right now.
I'm not doing that shit. I can't relate to that. That's fantasy to me. Like the Power is fantasy to me. The Wire is real fucking life.
Yeah, that was real. Yeah, I can dig it.
You watch Marlo come in. Oh, we can talk about that all day.
Alright, so I have this, it's called, I'm going to give you a word and you tell me what this word means to you. It can be whatever it means to you. It doesn't matter what it is. The first one was complete.
Finish the task. Like, it's complete. Like, whether I set out a goal and finished it. Because I feel like if you use complete as in you feel complete, you ain't never... Because we always want something more. We always strive for more. But for complete for me is at least a task. I set out a task, complete. Right? So that's me.
Okay. Complete for me would be small increments of completing myself.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I want to complete this goal within myself.
Okay.
And then I complete different goals to complete myself as a whole. You know what I mean? Like you said, you're always striving for something different, which is fine. Because I'm always going to be striving for that. But as long as I can complete one small task to get to that full self, I'm smooth with that.
Okay. Yeah. I can dig it. Complete to me was I'm done having children. We are complete.
Oh, fuck that. Speaking of completing, done having children, bro,
this guy.
let me tell you something right quick.
Are you done?
419.
Oh, yeah.
Put that shit on your motherfucking calendar. Bruh, vasectomy.
Yeah,
it's gonna be scary.
You been talking about that. You gonna do it?
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna do it. I got to, bro. I got 4 kids, bro. I'm 39. I'll be 39.
Do you ever watch Shameless? That show, Shameless on Showtime?
Nah, I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
he ran out on his vasectomy the first time.
I'll tell you something. I went to the joint, right? The doctor said, nigga, I'm gonna prescribe you 2 Valium before you come. Bruh, we just sitting there chopping it up about, he hold my balls and shit, just chopping it up about getting a vasectomy. He seen my face, he's like, yeah, you won't need 2 Valium.
Is it true? Is it just one slit? Like,
bruh,
or is that just...
This is what this man did. He held my balls in his hand. And you got the line on your balls. He's sitting there holding my balls, talking to me like that. That's what we're going to do. He said, we're going to cut right down this line. I'm like,
oh my God.
You going to cut right down the line and cut the tubes.
So it's not no quick slit.
So you still get to come though?
See, I'm going to tell you something. Because that was the same shit I said. And this is a part of my comedy set. Plug that shit right quick. But it's a part of my comedy set.
No, when we done, you go ahead and...
No, this is part of my comedy set coming up. This is some real shit. Like, I didn't do any research on the vasectomy or anything like that. Now, I mean, so I'm like, hold on. You going to cut the tubes, and that's where my sperm come through, so am I gonna be able to come? Like, I'm nasty as shit, like coming on bitches. Like, that's one part sometimes. Like, I'm nasty, like, fuck that. He's like, I ain't know if it's gonna be like a fart out of my dick, just like,
it gotta be
a whole bunch of hair. I'm like, bro, like,
yeah.
I was maybe an orgasm, but I didn't know what was gonna really truly happen.
Sometimes they go marching,
but he looked at me like I was a fucking idiot, like.
I didn't even know. Listen, right? So
no, you still do. Yes, there's still sperm and all that comes out, and that was a part of my issue.
So what is it? So what are they?
It kills the swimmers. It kills the
so line. They're gonna have semen come out.
You will. Oh, it's chopping a piece of them off before they come on out.
Pretty much. It's like niggas.
So it's in there. Yeah.
It's like niggas. It's like a screen. It's like a screen. Like so they get the big stuff out, the little stuff got to stay back in.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I was confused this shit. I'm like, hold on, so you gonna do what to my balls, nigga?
Alright.
And my mom taking me, bro. I'm thinking about live streaming it. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
Alright. So, alright.
Fuck yeah. Why not?
That helps me.
But the next day, 420, so you named me self medication. I set that shit up perfect. I wanted to get it this weekend for March Madness. He was fully booked. Yeah, bro.
I had a surgery. I don't want to go through no more. But I feel like being fair that my wife does the birth control and I don't. We had that conversation.
Okay.
And I took it offensive a little bit.
Birth control isn't really healthy, so.
Yeah, that's why I said. So now when I see him posted, I said.
You should think about it.
I can
let me go through it first, though.
Yeah,
let me give you a full report.
You should think about it. Birth control
because everybody says there's been millions of people that have done this, but you know what? I've never done it. Fuck the millions of people. I've never done this. And you're touching my balls with a scalpel.
Right.
I got a problem.
Yeah, listen.
Period.
Me and Savannah,
I was thinking the powder, like just something just go.
Bro, I know what the fuck it was. Like,
that's my dick fart. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, it's go. Like, what the fuck comes out? Like,
she like, I ain't feel that.
Right. Did you come? You ain't come, nigga.
Yeah,
I did. You ain't feel that blow? You ain't feel that blow in your butt? Yeah, you just feel that blow in your butt. That was my coming shit. Yeah, that's all I can do now. Yeah, bro, I was confused as shit. Like, hold on, you cutting this shit off? So. This shit work, bro.
It's bad enough.
So what was the shit?
Oh yeah, what's happened? Oh, complete.
We did complete.
Yeah. So the next one was shift. We done got in the ball surgery.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool though, because I've been contemplating that shit too. After me and Savannah have at least one together.
Bro, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was the word? Like Jeff said, I'm a supervisor at my job. The Thomas they get definitely ain't this Thomas.
Right.
Of course. I mean, so the Thomas they getting right here. Definitely Thomas my kids get.
Right.
I mean, so you gotta be able to shift. You gotta be able to be different. So that's the way I look at shift, bro. Like you gotta be a different person for different facets of your life.
Shift for me, I like that. Shift for me meant kind of like maturing. The steps I made after I turned 32. Shift, you know what I mean? Shift my diet, shift my working out, shift, stop hanging with certain people. Like,
absolutely.
We joined the church, so it's like had to make some shifts to get better results, to do better.
That's right.
Yeah, it's my shift.
All right. Attitude. That's easy one. I guess what kind of?
Nah, attitude. I actually look at like attitude. Like I look at it like upsetness when I hear attitude. I don't look at attitude as mood. Okay. And that's weird. But you hear the word attitude, unfortunately, in our community.
I was about to say that. Do you think?
Mad.
I don't think
like we.
White people say that too.
And mood is how are you feeling? Yeah. Where attitude is actually the same thing, but that's not what I hear. And it's pretty much how I was brought up. Like I hear attitude is fuck you, yeah,
right. And I see a lot of
attitude.
chicks like that. Their face look like attitude. I just be like,
right,
I'm trying to talk to you.
Right, but attitude means how do you feel?
Yeah,
that's what attitude means. But that's not what.
I look at it like an outward expression of how you're feeling.
Right.
Like how you're exuding your feelings, your attitude towards something.
Yeah, but when you mad though, what do they say?
Yeah.
Oh, you got an attitude.
I said it to my wife earlier.
Hold on. Yeah. But I always have an attitude because my attitude is how I'm
right.
feeling.
I could have a positive attitude. I
can have an attitude. Yeah, I got an attitude. I'm happy as shit. That's my attitude. Right, nobody says, "Oh, so you got a mood."
right.
You got an attitude. So
mood,
I mean, so it's
you got a mood.
Yeah, that's my ass. You're in a mood today, aren't you, Johnny? You might say that shit to me.
So
that's dope.
I want to find out what y'all got going on. So we'll let you first tell us where they can find you.
Because you got some shit coming up. You
got
her on the circuit. Go ahead, brother.
I'm like this. I took 2018 off to be out in the streets and have a little bit of fun. Okay. I'm back on my shit to 2019.
But also you had a son come, so you had to...
Yeah, I mean, I had to, spread the love to everybody. Yeah. But, I got a show at HVAC coming up, March 31st. I got a set coming up there. Murder, that'll be my first time back out.
Shake it off.
Since late 2018 to probably 2017. Got something coming up in Martinsburg, West Virginia. That's April 23rd.
With Tarek?
Yep, with Tarek. Yep. We're going
Good guy. Shout out Tarek.
Yep. Shout out to Tarek. Absolutely. Pardon me. That's I apologize. That's May 31st.
Okay.
And that's in Martinsburg. Those are two things I got coming up right now. But trying to put a few other things together. So just be on the lookout. Instagram is Mr. 14. Facebook is just Thomas Johnson. I mean, it's the whitest black boy name, but it's Thomas Johnson. You type Thomas Johnson, bro, you're going to get 50 white people before you see me, but...
That's how it is with Brent.
Yeah, I mean, so...
But I'm the real.
But that's what I got right now, bro. Appreciate you.
Yep.
You can just catch me here. On Wednesdays, I have 4 shows in a row, so... I got something coming up in April. When the flyer drops, y'all be the first to know.
Okay.
I think I'll be in Manny outside of Philly.
But we got to work together soon, too, bro.
Yeah.
We got to do that.
We trying to put something together over at Rick Chisholm's new spot called The Venue in Stillman. I'm going to do an all Harrisburg lineup to be the first comedy show.
My man.
But April, I got some kind of... Y'all going to know. Y'all going to find out. Catch me on Facebook, Jeff Stanton. My shit always goes from 4,998 to 5,000, so shit. Instagram, Funny Man Jeff. I'm out here, man. You want to book me, jstantoncomedy@gmail.com. But you catch me with Brent every Wednesday. We fuck out here, baby.
Yeah, you want to hit me up, man. You can hit my inbox. Just don't be sending me no titties.
Yeah.
I don't be wanting no titty pics.
Titties.
Nah, bro. Like,
that means titties.
Nah, bro. Don't send me no titties, bro.
Yeah. But we definitely appreciate y'all. We thank y'all, all the listeners, for listening.
Appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
It was a good day. Oh, yeah,
Thomas,
you my folks, man.
Appreciate
Thomas, time flew on this, and because time flew means we had some fun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Definitely, man. We appreciate everyone.
Listen, hold up. We gonna bring you back.
I gotta come back, bro. Bring me back.
Talk about the vasectomy.
Oh, nah. Yeah. Bring me back after that, John, bro. Bring me back after that.
We gonna bring you back. Give us some
stories
5-6 weeks. Give us some time, but we bringing you back.
Bro. April 19th, the surgery. Bring me back like 3 weeks after that, bro.
April 19th, we got you. Bring you back probably 1st of June or something.
Sit down.
1st of June, bring you back.
Yeah, but we definitely thank all y'all that tuned in. We appreciate you. And we out here. That's doing what we do.
Word.
So
much love, everybody. Yes, sir.
All right.
We out here, man.
Peace.
Peace.